It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And right away, he lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
19, 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the 1st down.
That's caught by Settle. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Commanders 7, Eagles 0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Well, a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Here we go. Bring it. Check up.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Washington defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On
3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles.
60 by 60.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Hold the set.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Commanders' 22-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Here's second and 8. He's got Smith here. And now off to the races down the right side. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
These two teams all tied after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Count the 60, count the 50. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass incomplete.
That's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go!
The slot man in motion right. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To the air goes Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
And the Washington 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Let's go.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 20 line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now it's JCM, Jacory Crosby-Merritt. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They go play action. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Cowboy 80.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Jalen Lane, a 5-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Eagles 7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this one complete to Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go. 6.70, hot 70.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hook 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he? His feet down, no, it's it. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They go play action here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Back to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. He dumps it off to Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Second down and 6 now. Back to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
Second and 5. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
70, Hawks 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Ferguson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Down to about the 37.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ready, let's go.
Again, it's Barkley. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
His kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Second and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 9 yards not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Daniels looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Commanders add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Viking 18, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Viking 18, Buffalo 80, Warriors 70. Go.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We saw plenty of throws like those in the swamp last fall. It's a first down for the rookie from Florida.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Complete. Smith has it.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Mustang 77 Wolf.
First down, Washington.
To throw is Daniels. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
7 Pirate, 19 Tiger, 19, go!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Now a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. And now the ball's out. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Commanders 42, Eagles 27.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's got room to roam. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option to the 27-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Get it! Viking 18!
To the air goes Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on.
At the 18-yard line.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
That's good for Washington. First down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Christian McCaffrey with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th-quarter lead. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 3rd down and very long. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Let's go. Ready,
2nd and 13. Now he's going to step up and run. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Crack all 80.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Dragon 60. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, The victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they